morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am tired, so if I look or sound tired, it's because I am. I am currently doing the 30-day glow up challenge, which if you don't know what that is, basically for 30 days we are hitting all 5 areas of focus, which is sleep, movement, nourishment, self-care, and self-development. You kind of create your own little wellness menu, aka your own goals for each category, and every single day you hit all 5 areas. Now I have a full video of the breakdown if you want to follow along. If you want to start it, you can start it literally whenever. I also have a free template and a habit tracker, which will also be down below. But I figured I would vlog a few days in my life of doing certain things in the challenge because I think that it's motivation for those who are either doing the challenge or just motivation as you're trying to get onto any sort of new habits or in a new routine, because I feel like slowly we're inching up to springtime and I think we're all slowly just awakening and being like, hey, like let's get back on our shit. So anyways, so I have a few goals for movement. I tend to usually do like a workout or a class or something, and on those days that I don't do that, I'll just have a hot girl walk. But also one of my goals is to have a hot girl walk every single day. So I am going to be walking to Pilates. I'm going to be having my Pilates class as my workout, and I'm going to be walking there and back, which is perfect. I do have a busy day today though. I have to record my podcast episode when I come back. I have a one-on-one client, and I'm also going to an EOS event later tonight. And this is why I made the challenge the way that I did, is because some days you're just gonna like be out of routine. And so one of my goals for the 1 hour self-development is to either like read a book for an hour or listen to a podcast or do my course. And because I might not have time to sit down and actually read a book for an hour, especially because I'm going to an event tonight and I'm not gonna have an hour before I go to sleep, what I'm gonna do is, I call it habit stacking, but essentially habit stacking is trying to create a new habit on something that you already do. It's kind of like multitasking in a way. So let's say every single morning you make your coffee. As you're making your coffee, you're gonna be incorporating a new habit by doing a 5-minute meditation as it's brewing. Or let's say you're somebody who doesn't tend to make your bed. When you're making your coffee, you're gonna go and make your bed. So it's essentially just fitting in healthier habits as much as you can. So on my walk, because it takes me about 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes back, that's 1 hour. I'm going to listen to a podcast episode for my self-development today, which I will be able to hit that, so that way I don't have to worry if I don't have time to read my book, or depending on what time I get home tonight, I will still have hit my goal. I think I'm gonna listen to an Abraham Hicks episode on the art of allowing. I used to be really into Abraham Hicks teachings back in the day, and I'm gonna make a spiritual episode today actually on the podcast regarding some things to do with this and like law of attraction and stuff. I am really into spiritual things, so I've just been in that era recently just because I don't know, I've been craving having like a very clear mind and just like peaceful mind. And this morning I put on my incense, I journaled, I was just listening to chakra music, so I feel really good. You can completely skip this part if you're not into spirituality, if you're not into law of attraction, if you're not into vibrations and stuff like that, but I figured I would just read this out. Something I was listening to, an Abraham Hicks like morning talk video. One of the videos she was saying, whatever has got your attention has your vibration. And we can translate that into whatever has your attention has your action. Okay, like when we think about the things that we don't want in our lives, our actions tend to follow. So let's say you are ruminating on the fact that you're having a really crappy day and nothing's working out and everything feels super hard. You'll probably be more willing to just give up. You might not get up out of bed, be motivated, do the things that you need to do when you are focusing on how hard everything's going to be or how you can't do it. It's so important that you really take a look at the stories and the things that you're telling yourself about something, but also just your focus on something. And I think the same thing goes with, let's say you are focusing on a guy and he's like pulling away, or he's not texting you a certain way. What you tend to do is like you'll sit in bed and then maybe you'll go creep what he's doing on Instagram, or you'll go check this girl's Instagram, or like you do all these checking behaviors, or you start to become obsessed and you're just like in your head and doing all these actions that don't lead you anywhere where you actually want, based off of how much you're focusing on the thing that you don't want. And opposite can be true. If you're like focused on all of your goals and like you really want to become a YouTuber, or you really want to become this person who has like something online, or your own little hobby or your own little whatever, you will start to look at videos on how to edit or how to, like, what camera to get, or you start having conversations with people, and then this person says, oh, I've been a YouTuber and this is how I did it, whatever, and then you get up every single day and you make a plan and you try and you keep doing it. And we always have our focus on something, okay? And a lot of times we don't have our focus on the right things, in my personal opinion. So anyways, just thinking about that, where is your focus today, and see how your actions are leading. And right now my focus is Pilates, so let's go to Pilates. This is a workout set that I'm gonna wear from Buff Bunny. I love everything from their line, but apparently it's really cold out, so I need to layer up. Better, best. Back from Pilates, feeling great. One thing I love about going to a Pilates class, or like a workout class, is the breath work. Now, you have to be intentional with your breath, obviously, when you're doing any workout, because you could just be really bad with breathing even if you're doing your own. But I really put my focus on my breath work in the class, and I think that that's why I always feel so good after Pilates. Like, obviously the workout's really great. It's not anything like strenuous. I mean, I do weight training and that is hard and I'm dripping sweat and I'm freaking dying, but I love that type of movement. So anyways, I went to Nice Day Pilates studio in Toronto, if you are wondering. So one of my goals for nourishment for the challenge is to eat high protein meals Monday to Friday, and if I'm going out, at least make sure that I'm having something that has protein in it. So here is my post-workout meal. It's barbecue maple salmon with potato salad. This is Greek yogurt on top. I actually made a TikTok of making this, so I can leave it down below, but I just mashed up some potatoes that I steamed, and I put garlic, salt, paprika, and then I use plain Greek yogurt and mixed it all up. And then when I eat it, I'll just eat it on the side of salmon or steak or whatever I want. And then I put Greek yogurt on top, because Greek yogurt just it's higher in protein. I just use that as a sour cream because it just works in so many other things like smoothies and stuff. Salmon I did buy pre-seasoned, but I have been loving it. I haven't had salmon in a long time. I feel like you guys know that I eat steak all the time. I'm gonna eat this while hopefully the sun comes out, because you know what? I don't even mind if the sun is not out as long as the sky is at least blue. When it's gloomy, it is just so depressing, but it's fine. We're getting there. Anyways, let me go eat this.
My decision, this ambition, everything comes out bland. Look for mystery, if you kiss me, I'll throw my fist in the air. And I'll fight for whatever right. You need to make your life feel pretty tight, yeah. All this distance, read my system, Lord, I wish it made sense. You're the difference between my wish list and me wishing it would end. So I'll fight for whatever right. You need to make your life feel like a really, really good time. I don't wanna let you down again. I don't wanna let you down again. I hate myself if I let you down again. Promise I won't let you down again. Like a sail or a kite, I'ma let the wind decide. As long as you are by my side, no, I'll be alright, no, I'll be alright. If I'm wrong, if I'm right.
Podcast is done. I have a one-on-one client, which by the way, I do one-on-one sessions if you guys are new or did not know. I don't promote it too much because I tend to have a few returning clients that I work on like an 8-week basis, but I do have one-on-one sessions, just like one-offs, and then what I usually do is work with them following. But you can find my bookings in the link below if you're ever interested. But before that, I am going to send in my clips for my editor, because I have an editor for the podcast, and I might quickly record a little TikTok, because just everything that I talked about in the podcast, because it's like so fresh in my head, sometimes I like to just record a podcast about it. Or sorry, a TikTok about it. And after the session, I'm probably gonna just go straight to meet my friend Tess because she's coming to the event as well. And we're gonna meet up before dinner because we love to chat. And then we're gonna just keep going on the day. I'm honestly really tired, I'm not gonna lie, because last night I went to a women's circle. Like I go to my somatic therapist, she runs these women's circles in Toronto, which they're very small, and she invites them, and a lot of people have asked me about them. Like, sorry, she invites us, but I think she's gonna be opening them up bigger, so I will leave her information down below if you're interested. But anyways, she does new moon circles, so we did that last night, but I didn't get home until like 11 and then didn't go to sleep. So the only thing about this challenge right now is the goal that I had for Monday to Friday regular schedule to go to sleep has not been able to be done. Although when it came to the wellness menu, I knew that there's gonna be a few days out of the week, which realistically I just wouldn't get to sleep at 9 p.m. let's say. So this is why I created the challenge like this, because I just knew there's gonna be some times that I couldn't go to sleep right at whatever time. So anyways, I've been doing my best, obviously, just to still wake up at the right times and, you know, eat, do a morning routine, everything like that. So I still feel good about that. I don't feel bad. But tonight's probably gonna be another night where I don't get to sleep. Well, I'm not, because the event is 7 to 10 or 9, I think, which is fine. I am tired, like I was saying though. But tomorrow I have a pretty empty day, so I need to do my self-development tomorrow, which is my schoolwork. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I need to go to the grocery store and get some just more food to be able to meal prep a few more things. I have a leg day, but at least I'll be able to get my 8 hours of sleep still, and we'll have a little bit of a reset. I'll see you guys when we're at the event. Morning. It is sunny out, which means I'm happy. I just finished recording a podcast episode, which was so early, but I was like, if I have the energy and the motivation to do it, we're gonna get on top of it right now. Last night's event was so fun. Went to Kissa restaurant in Toronto, like King Street West. We went with EOS and they gave me so many cute little goodies, which I've actually tried a few of these before, but they're shaving cream, which is really nice. I've been using this. Also, their sensitive shave cream, which I have not tried that, so that'll definitely be something that I want to try. Got some more lip balms, which I freaking love these ones. I haven't tried these ones yet, but I am a lip balm connoisseur, so I will take any of them. I have them everywhere all the time. There's these ones as well. We have a little hand cream, which I usually like to use these for when I go on a flight, so this is nice to have. And they also gave these self-love shower affirmation cards, which apparently you get them wet and attach it to a shower surface, and then it's like shows a message. Shows a message, so that's really cute. So last night I wasn't really able to hit one of my goals, which was to eat a high protein, like rich meal if I was going out, because it wasn't even a dinner, it was only hors d'oeuvres. Although I did eat the hors d'oeuvres that had a Wagyu steak in it, which is so good. And I made sure to drink a mocktail instead of a drink with alcohol in it. So in my mind, I feel like I hit my nourishment goal, which was just obviously taking care of nourishing my body in the best way that I can in certain aspects. So I just didn't drink alcohol. And usually I would maybe have a drink depending on, you know, the vibes or what they give out. But I think this is again why I like doing a challenge where I'm just focusing on all 5 areas of my life and seeing day to day how I can choose to support myself. And not every single day is going to be perfect, obviously. So since the sun is out and I have not too many commitments, I mean, I do have things to do today, but I feel like today is like my reset day, which is nice because I feel like I've just been going and going. So I want to go for a really long walk because the sun is out. When the sun is out, I will literally move my workouts, I don't care, to get as much sun as possible to do like all of my hot girl walks. So I'm going to do a really long hot girl walk. I'm going to listen to probably a self-development podcast, but I do want to do an hour of like my self-development for school today, at least. Like I need to do that. So we'll see what I get up to. I need to stop to go get some groceries. I want to meal prep some stuff. I also do want to record a YouTube video, so hopefully we'll do that, where I want to talk about 5 books that really can help transform your healing journey. So we have a lot to do, but we'll get it all done. I'll show you what I get up to, and we're going. We are moving. I am so happy that it's sunny out and that we are on this glow up, and not every single day is the same, and that is totally fine. And this is something that I've had to teach myself, how to be flexible and how to be like adaptable in life when it comes to healthy habits. And that's how I get sustainable, consistent results, whether it's my physical appearance, whether it's my health, whether it's just my happiness and my mental health, is just learning how to adapt with the ebbs and flows of life, and especially someone that also works for herself and has a million things always on the go and different things going. And like even this week I had an event and I'm going to my friend's housewarming, and then tomorrow I have my friend's birthday. Like there's so many things going on in my life. How do I still support myself? And I used to just be I would struggle a lot with being able to have a social life, being able to, you know, not have a lot of sleep and still be able to like support myself, because I was so all or nothing thinking, where if I was on a health and wellness journey, what I would do is not have any social life. I just wouldn't go out. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't connect with people. I would try and eat 100% clean, but then that got me so unhappy and so not living my life. And it created so much anxiety, where on the days that like I really, let's say, couldn't cancel, let's say it was a friend's birthday, I would be just in my head thinking about, oh my God, I should be sleeping right now, or oh my God, I should be eating a meal that's not this, or I should be eating clean, or oh my God, I'm not gonna have enough time to wake up in the morning to do this, that, and the third. And that would create so much stress within me. And obviously that would perpetuate this unhealthy cycle that I would get into. And then I would be like, oh my God, well, all my progress is ruined, so I'm gonna start on Monday. So then I would binge eat and I would just not do anything healthy for myself the next day, even though I could have. It just might have looked a little bit different because I had lack of sleep or whatever. And that's where I would not get results. Not only would I not get results because I wasn't being consistent with anything and I was falling off of things, but I would also, like, I also had a lot of ailments. Like I was chronically ill with a lot of things in my life, my skin, my digestive system, my mood, my energy, lethargic, just so much tension and tightness and nerve pain in my body, because I was just so in fight or flight, because I didn't know how to operate in the world without being flawless and being perfect. Just a quick plug. I talk about this in my book, The Ultimate Glow Up Guide. I give you a guide on how to actually have a sustainable glow up, because that is what I'm all about. And the thing that really helped me was dropping perfectionism and learning how to accept and love myself and be imperfect. And like I said, that is how I have consistent healthy thoughts and behaviors, and I'm not perfect every single day, and that's fine though. And the more I have a mindset of not being perfect, the more I'm able to get out of my own way and do better for myself and work with what I have. So anyways, let's have a good day. camera died, so I'm just filming on my iPhone. But as you can see, I prepped my 3 meals with some ground beef. I baked the sweet potatoes, and then I have some rice. I love this meal. And then in here, I have some broccoli steaming. I need to wash this. This is a mess, sorry. But I'm gonna just make steak as I go and have it with the broccoli, and then also pair it with some rice. I have some leftover rice, and that will be a meal as well. All right, we are cleaned. At least the kitchen is clean. It still looks a little bit messy there, but it's not. We're fine. I just ate my steak lunch, so I feel very full. I was getting tired, and I was thinking maybe I should read and then nap and then wake up and study and do things. But as I was doing my dishes, I was just thinking I should probably just film the video that I said that I was going to film, like another one, and then I'll read and take a nap, and then I'll study later. I don't like for my self-development when it comes to like studying, I actually need to be mentally and like energetic enough to be able to sit there and retain the information. So I know I can't do that right now because I am just a little bit tired, and when I start focusing on something such as reading or like learning something, I'll tend to just be really tired. So I figured I'll just read until I can fall asleep and have a nap. But I feel like I'm ready, the sun is out. I know if I keep putting off this video, then it's just gonna create more unnecessary feeling of weight on me that I don't need at all. It's not a difficult video to film, so that's what I'm gonna do right after this. But I figured I would show you guys the 2 PR packages that I just got, because why not? Now this, I knew I was getting this, I just didn't know when I was getting it. So Athena Club, which they are now available in Canada. They're available in America, I'm sure maybe like other countries as well. They sent me a, what is this? Okay, so they sent me a shaving foam with aloe and oat extract. They sent me a razor, which is nice, I need a new razor. Body wash, body lotion, and then what is this? Deodorant. I am so excited to use this. Thanks Athena Club, and everything's so aesthetic as well. Oh my god, I love this. And then Elle sent me this bond repair line. So I have to look more into this, but there's a rescue pre-shampoo, recreates inner hair bonds. Let me know in the comments if you guys have used any of these products before. There is a sulfate-free bond repair shampoo, which is cool. I like the fact that there's no sulfates in that. And then bond repair conditioner, rebuilds inner hair bonds and reconstructs, or whatever. I guess this is for damaged hair, which my hair is not really damaged, although I did have highlights in my natural curly hair a long time ago, and they're right at the ends. Like the last time I got a trim, she basically took it all off, but there's still a little bit, and I can feel like the dryness of when it was bleached essentially. So I wonder if this would help. And then a leave-in serum. So I'm really excited to try this. I usually just do a deep conditioner hair mask, and then I just put in like curly hair leave-in conditioner and like a mousse, depending on if I'm actually doing my hair or not. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm saying depending. It doesn't matter. I always put that in my hair, but this would be nice to use, like a little step process and rebuilds hair bonds. So anyways, I'm going to sit down, write my script really quickly. It's not going to take long. There's a brand deal within this video that I want to get done as well. I'll film it. We will read. The sun is out. It's a great day. Things are easy. Things are easy. We can do this. Update is like 10 minutes later, and I'm not recording the video, but it's not my fault, okay? Something with the brand deal that I need to film for still needs to be, like, I still need to receive access to something, and I don't want to film without using the certain example of the platform that I need. And so anyways, whatever. irrelevant. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna wait because I don't like to film, and my management also never wants me to film until everything is signed. Also making sure that I have obviously everything that I need to film so that there's less of a chance of doing a brand deal and like integrating it into my video and sending it to the brand and then them coming back and being like, oh, you missed this, or oh, I needed you to do it like this. I always make sure that I have everything written out, laid out, so that I can, you know, do it with ease. Anyways, so I'm going back to my original plan of reading. I'm reading The Law of Attraction, Basics of Teachings of Abraham. I'm probably gonna fall asleep though, like very, very quickly. What the heck is going on with my phone? Sorry. And then I'll get up and do whatever I need to do. I am awake. There's nothing like a good nap where you wake up and the sun is still out. Like, oh my god, it's like 5 something and it's not pitch black, so that helps with the natural depression that sometimes I feel when I wake up from a nap, but I don't feel that at all. Anyways, I think what I want to do is I want to go to a coffee shop for like an hour because I just checked my emails and I got the information back that I needed about this brand deal. So I'm just gonna write up a script and have everything prepared so that way tomorrow I can just record it, or even on Friday I can record it. And then I need to get my friends a present, and I kind of want to go to the St. Lawrence market and just to see if there's anything that I can grab for her. I don't know if the stores are even going to be open really, but I figured I would just take a walk and go. So let's go do that. Guys, I am back home. It was so freaking cold, but I didn't even get that much footage at the coffee shop because I didn't have a lot of time to really do much because it was closing. And I did get my friend, I might as well just show you because I'm gonna give it to her tomorrow. But first of all, I got this cute card from this like boutique store, and I always forget what it's called. And I know they don't have social media online, but if I can remember what the name is, I'll like pop it up. But I also went to the Distillery District. I didn't go to St. Lawrence Market. I always say that. It's Distillery District. So anyways, I got this really cute card because I think that it was her vibe. I want to get her a gift card for somewhere, and I have like a few other products I want to give her, but I found this really cute compact mirror. It has like a little butterfly. I'm assuming these are like ballerina slippers, and obviously it's just like a compact mirror like this. She is into really cute looking, vintage looking, I mean, this isn't necessarily like, it's not necessarily like a vintage thing, but my friend is just, this is her for sure. So when I saw this, I was like, she needs this. It is the cutest thing ever. Like, honestly, I kind of want it. Like, maybe I should go back. There was other ones there too. So anyways, I think this will be a really cute gift to give her because she is somebody who likes things like that. So I'm gonna go to the gym actually right now because I got really triggered by something that I read for my book review, and I want to make an entire podcast episode on this, but right now I am just going through every emotion and I'm gonna be totally fine because I knew there was going to be a day where I don't get a good review, and it wasn't a review that was like a normal, not so good review. Like, my book is a self-help book, so it's not, some people think it's transformative. I've gotten so many messages about the book, and some people kind of just gave it a like whatever star, being like, it was good, nothing like too crazy, like whatever, which I totally like, I appreciate that. But this one specific review, which is always like the one specific negative comment that you get that just like brings up so much, because she just went on and on, just she was just very, very rude, which whatever, everyone can say whatever they want. But she said in her pursuit of looking me up, she saw on Instagram how I was showing my body, and that's all I do is show my body on Instagram, which is not true. And any of the photos that I do have on my Instagram are just me at the gym. And yes, I wear shorts, and yes, I wear a small little top because that's my body and that's what I look like when I'm wearing a gym outfit. And she correlated how like I was preaching about not seeking validation from others, but then goes to my Instagram and sees that and like says that I'm being such a hypocrite and blah blah blah, which is so I know why I post the things that I post, and I also know how my body image used to be, and it's completely different now. I don't seek validation from people online to tell me anything to do with how I look. I love how I look, and I'm really confident in that, which is fine. I don't have to explain myself to anyone, especially not her, but obviously that's very hurtful for her to even have brought up, I guess, especially because my book is, you know, partly I do talk about body image and not accepting myself and not loving myself. Anyways, whatever. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, and I know that there's just gonna not be people who will like my book, which is like, it's not meant for everyone. But with that said, it was just so funny because I'm doing a brand deal and I was looking something up, and I wasn't even looking for book reviews because I didn't want to even look at them. Like, I really don't want to read because I just know there's always going to be negative opinions and this, that. Although I do get so many like beautiful DMs about my book. I came across it, so clearly it was just meant to happen. So with that said, I am not really mentally able to focus right now on self-development, and I need to move my energy. And I was supposed to do legs today, even though I did do so much walking, so I got my movement in. And I was just gonna do it tomorrow because I just wanted to do self-development, but this happened. So now, once again, I am moving things around and I'm working with the ebbs and flows of life and what it hits me with sometimes. And on top of that, I know that I'm not actually gonna be retaining information when my mindset is somewhere else. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I figured I'll just bring you guys and I'll just record whatever I can. I don't know how many people are gonna be at the gym right now because I never go at like, it's like 7:30. So I'm gonna do that and I'll probably eat and then we'll be back.
I keep God first. I see evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go, 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 go. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting, I'm scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Son of God, no, I am not son of man. Blessings keep falling, the fingers keep coming in. I got you, but just know.
And we are back from the gym. The way that I completely forgot my camera and my tripod, so I don't even know how many clips I got, if any. But just know I did warm up on the treadmill. I did a lot of dynamic movements and activations for my glutes before I even did deadlifts and hip thrusts. And then I did 5 sets of deadlifts and 5 sets of hip thrusts, and then I just stretched, and that was it. That's all I really wanted to do at the gym. I just got out of the shower. I'm wearing pajamas, which is crazy because I never do. I usually wear like a tiny little top and like, I don't even know, usually like track pants, and then when I go to sleep I don't wear anything. And that's just like the most comfortable I feel in. But right now I'm like feeling this. Also, it's Valentine's Day night, so we're just kind of dressing for the vibe, although these are basically for Christmas. Anyways, I use this Hydrate and Glow Dream Body Butter by Youth of the People. So good. It smells so good, and it's like the perfect consistency for my body. I am going in with my Dr. Dennis Gross Chemical Exfoliant peel pad. So I do one side, rub it on my face, wipe it on my face for like a minute or whatever, and then I leave it for 2 minutes, and then I do the second one. So that's what I'm doing for self-care, because that was one of my goals for the glove challenge, is to do at least 3 of these like spread out throughout the week, and then different other things for self-care. But tonight we're just gonna do this. I'm actually so happy that I had some motivation to go to the gym tonight, because you know, I just feel like it was just like a release of the all of the freaking thoughts and feelings that I was feeling after seeing that freaking review on my book. And you know what? To sum everything up, this review that I saw makes me just want to be a better person, just a more loving person, a nicer person. It has nothing even to do with me thinking that I need to change anything about myself, or that I think that I'm wrong, or that my book is not good, or it needs to change, or anything. It's not even that. It's just like, I don't know, the feelings that I felt when I read that, I was just like, damn, like, I never want to feel like this again, and I never want anyone else to feel like this, and it just makes me like triple think my thoughts about other people. I never speak to anyone in a really mean way or tear them down or anything like that. Like, no, that's not, I would never do that. But, you know, obviously, naturally, I think we all have, or at least for me, I'll have like little thoughts of like judgments. It's not particularly about people's appearance or anything, but I don't know, if I just don't like something, I'll just think in my head like, oh, well, that's not valuable, or oh, no. And it just like makes me second guess even those slightest thoughts. It's not to say that I always have to have a positive mindset, obviously, and people are allowed to have opinions. Like, when I assumed that I wasn't gonna get every single view to be flawless. Like, I know that my book might not resonate with people, or even my content. Like, I know sometimes my content doesn't resonate with other people. That's totally fine. We all have preferences, needs, wants, whatever. We're all different ages, whatever. But it does just make me want to be a better person. I don't know. I guess that's what I'm saying. And just think better thoughts about people. And I just think like people are really out here just trying to do their best, even if you don't think that they are. And for me, I know that I tried my best with writing that book and sharing what obviously I went through, and to help others, and just like to put something out there in the world, really. And realistically, people online, like social media, people even in real life, people are just doing the best that they can. And even if you think that they're bad people, or their content is not good or whatever, I just think like, I don't know, it just makes me give people more grace, because people are just out here trying. But whatever, I guess this is a night about love, so I am definitely tapping into self-love for myself, and self-love, or not self-love, but love for others. Just like want to never think a bad thought about anyone, honestly. Also, I never even waited 2 minutes before I put on my second one, so that's nice, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna let this dry for a second, and then I'm gonna put on the rest of my skincare. I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night, because it is Valentine's Day, and I do feel like I need a night to kind of decompress after feeling all the feelings that I went through, and just wanting to give myself like more self-love. So I'll probably eat one of my meals that I had made, since I haven't ate anything. I also, actually, I need to make sure my podcast is set up for tomorrow. Actually, I need to do that. And maybe I'll watch a reality TV show tonight, just to get my mood up and running again, because wow, not feeling the best right now. I'm gonna go in with some hyaluronic acid. By the way, if you guys ever want any of like my recommendations for like skin, makeup, hair, whatever, I always have it linked on my LTK, which is down below. And I have like categories of like different skincare products and whatever, and obviously I post a lot of that stuff on my stories on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you can follow me on Instagram, Alicia Gogan, where you can see my itty bitty photos of my body that apparently is not allowed when you write a book about loving yourself and not searching for external validation. I'm just being petty right now. But if you want to see even my workout sets, actually, they're all from Buff Bunny, and I am always posting them on Instagram, so that's also linked in my bio. Lastly, I'm just going to put on my moisturizer from Fresh Beauty. This is my day one. I just finished the night one, and I have a lot of different skincare that I can start, but I'm so indecisive that I don't want to just pick it right this second, because I want to look through everything and like decide which one that I want to use next, and that's not going to be tonight, so we're just going to use this. Anyways, I hope this vlog showed you that even when life throws you curveballs, whether it's bad reviews that make you feel like crap, or just the fact that you don't have all the information ready for the brand deal that you thought you were going to film, and so now you can't film it, or the fact that you have a social life and you're not able to get into bed at 9 p.m. or just energy feeling off, whatever it is, you can still get things done and it's not the end of the world. Like, I genuinely feel really good about the past few days, and I feel like I've taken care of myself, and I've, you know, I read today. I'm gonna read before I go to sleep to like finish like my self-development. And I think this is just really what I even wrote in my book, is taking a sustainable approach to glowing up. We can and we will always want to self-improve. We will always want to like look our best, feel our best, take care of ourselves. But how do we learn to love ourselves on the journey in pursuit of that? And what I was saying in my book is like, you know, when I first went on a glow up journey and I wanted to change my body, I wanted to change my appearance, I wanted a validation, I wanted the reason why I was posting Instagram photos of like, it wasn't like crazy exposed photos, but it was just, I knew why I was posting those photos, and it was to get male validation. It was to get likes. I didn't like myself if I didn't get that, all that kind of stuff. Obviously that's not healthy. And to bring it back to the fact that this is my job, I don't have to post these photos, of course, I get to decide, but that is a part of my life. I go to the gym a lot, and I just think in terms of the way that let's say I show my body now in the world, I'm not using my body to get anything. I'm not trying to get anything, really. If anything, I'm just trying to get a positive reflection in terms of like my audience to feel motivated or inspired, or they see a cute workout outfit and they're like, oh my god, I want to wear that because I want you to feel good in your body and wear something that you're motivated to go to the gym in, because that's how I feel when I go. So that's really the only thing that I'm like, if anything, like trying to get. Anyways, just a little rant, and again, this just all makes me think about wanting to be a better person and a kinder person, even though I do think that I'm very kind and I would never be like rude to someone and like tear someone down, but it is what it is now, isn't it? Coming back to the fact that people can absolutely have their own opinions, and people will, doesn't mean that you're a bad person. And that's something I don't even need to tell myself, but maybe I'll just say that as maybe advice. If you're ever going through a period of your life where you've had like negative feedback, or you're afraid to get negative feedback, or like somebody said something that's rude to you, or just not nice, or just even if their opinion is technically valid, it's just like not what you want to hear, that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It really doesn't. You know, there's so many people in the world who think a certain way. You don't need to feel bad about yourself, I guess is what I'm saying. Just continue to be you and be true to yourself, and those who like you and align will stay, and those who don't probably never really resonated. And even if they did and now they don't, that's fine. I think some points in your life you will just come across people who don't like you, and that's all good. It is all good. So anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I already said this, but I think I might vlog a few more days in my life. Well, I definitely will, because I'm doing this challenge for 30 days. So I don't know if maybe I'll do it this weekend. I guess I'll just do it whenever I feel, or maybe I'll just start a new vlog on Monday and then go from there, because next week will look a lot different. I won't have so many events and so many things going on. So anyways, love you guys. Bye.